Ellen McCauley. I'm in Parade off in Syracuse, New York. And I started tonight's meeting, and I wasn't on camera, by saying that all I read is how diets don't work. All I read is how 99% of people who lose weight gain it back. I do not believe that. I do think there's zigs and zags. I did not have a good 2019 weight loss year. And if I ask people to raise their hands, many will agree with me that 2019 wasn't our year. But 2019 were a few people's year. It was Judy's year. It was Susan's year. It just wasn't my year. But guess what? 2008 was my year. 2016 was my year. How selfish am I to think every year is going to be my year? But 2020 or 2020, whatever you want to say, or 2020, I kind of like that, 2020, well, whatever we want. But we have to do something a little different, because if we think we're going to do everything that we do and lose weight or be healthy, it's not going to happen. And you know what else doesn't work is deprivation. Because if you go months and months and months without chocolate and all you think about is chocolate, when you finally get chocolate, you're going to be melting it down, taking a bath in it, putting it in your hair. We need to look at our whole lifestyle. And you know, I put in here the 8 best diets for weight loss in 2020. But the thing is, we always think of diet as deprivation. But a diet is what you eat. It's your daily food. It's what is your diet? What is the healthy diet that you follow? Hands down, the Mediterranean diet, which is your healthy food plan, is number 1. It can also lead to weight loss if you limit your calories to around 1,500 a day. Now, there are people in this room that if they ate 1,500 calories a day would have trouble losing weight. They just don't have a big metabolism, and you might need to drop it down a little further. But there are people who are eating 3,000 or 4,000 calories a day that if you drop it down to 1,500, you'll be doing quite well. The second diet, they say, is the best, and this is all scientifically proven. And when I say the best, it leads to the most weight loss sustainability over time. Because anyone can lose weight if you're on a cabbage soup diet for 3 months. You'll lose a ton of weight. How soon do you gain it back? The DASH diet is really for those who have hypertension. It's a low sodium diet, and people use it to lose weight and also to lower blood pressure. It's very good because it's anti-inflammatory. So if you're having trouble moving, you got some back pain, you got some knee pain, it's a good to have. WW, one of the people in our group who was very successful in 2019, did Weight Watchers, which is now WW, online, and did very well doing that. I don't care what you do, if it's a healthy-based program, if it's successful for you. I don't think anyone should do anything that's unhealthy. The vegan diet, you know, many Lents I go vegan. Many Lents for the 40 days of Lent, which I usually do more than 40 days because I love Lent. I sometimes have a vegan Lent. But this is even better, the flexitarian diet. It's people who are vegan, but every once in a while they'll have a hot dog at a ballpark. Or every once in a while they'll have turkey at Thanksgiving. So you're mostly a vegetarian, but you do and have some meat every once in a while. Intermittent fasting. You know, it's interesting because my mom weighed over 300 pounds. And she was able to lose 130, I think she's down to 192. She'd kill me if I told her business, but don't tell her, okay? But I think she's down to 192, and she has breakfast, whatever she wants. If she wants a donut, she has a donut. If she wants eggs, whatever, cereal, and then she has a little lunch, and then she doesn't eat again until the next morning. And my niece started doing the same thing. And she is doing incredible. So they're doing their own method of intermittent fasting. So let's say they eat at 8 a.m. and 1 p.m., then they're not eating from, let's say, 1:30 to all the way the next morning. So if you're having trouble saying, well, I got to have my bread, I got to have pizza, I got to have this, but you know what? I can give up one meal a day. I can give up dinner, or I can give up breakfast, and then I can try to space out the time I'm not eating, see if that works for you. And what's interesting about that is I'm going to talk about each one of these successful, scientifically backed programs every week in session 25. This week, we're going to focus on the Mediterranean plan. I'm going to stop right there, Bob.